Excel's datediff function is a powerful and very useful function if you want to see difference between two dates. Time since last anniversary, age, or seniority in company. However, there is something very strange with it. If you're trying to track this down, as we do sometimes with functions, you go to Formulas tab and you find this appropriate category. In this case, date and time. But datediff is not listed there, nor is it listed in any other function groups either. But it still works. Also, when you type a function, you don't get any indication that on screen that it is available, but trust me, it is there. And how do we use it? Let's see. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, so let's see how to work with this hidden function. And why is it hidden again? Because if you go to Formulas tab and in date and time, you will not find it. So let's see how it's done. In syntax, you can see the formula datediff and then 3 arguments. The first one is start date, then you have end date and y, m, and d. Now there are a couple of more, but for the sake of this video, let's stick to these ones. The start date is the date that represents the first or starting date of a given period. End date is a date that represents the last or ending date of the period. And now these units, y, m, and d, are for the number of complete years in period, the number of complete months in period, and lastly, the number of complete days in the period. Now let's run this through an example. And here we have one employee with convenient name Nicola. This is employee's birth date and hire date. So how old is Nicola? Let's type in function datediff. As you can see, it is not popping up. Start date is the date of birth, comma, and then now let's type a function today, which will pull the today's date. And to see how old is in years, we type y and press enter. 38 years old. How many months? Change it with M. And how many days? Change it with D. Great. How old was Nicola when he was employed? Let's see. Start with formula. Start date is birthday. End date is hire date. And let's see in years. 28 years old. And how many years did Nicola work for this company? We start with formula. Start date is in this case hire date. Today function. And let's see in years. 10 years. How many months? And let's see how many days. So there you have it. Very useful formula. Unfortunately hidden. It is not appearing in date and time formulas. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe and see you in the next one.